My name's Barkley. I'm Akora's business lead. And today I'm going to walk you through how easy it is to sign a property up to be managed by us. So the first step in this is getting the account registered and then getting your property fully set up. And then after that, if you do have a property that's being managed by an agent, then we just got to give notice, which is another step, and I'll make a video especially for that. So first up is just getting an account set up. So all you got to do is just go to the switch page on our website and click either try Akora or create a new account here. When you click on that, it'll go straight through to our register page. Now, all you need to do here is just fill out all the standard details. I'll just fill one out here. Cool. So it's pretty all the standard stuff you'd expect here. We're going to go with our guy Glenn Hunt here, but put your first and last name through. Now we have to set a mobile up as well, so this is of which you just click send code to get a text sent to your phone just to verify your phone number there. Now, if you are referred by a friend and you want to make sure that they get the reward for referring you as well as yourself, then you just type a referral code in there, and then that checkbox will go green once it's right. So you hit register there. Now, what you're going to see is you're going to have to verify your email. So that's pretty easy. You'll get an email from us that will go straight to your inbox there. Now, if you don't receive it, then just make sure you check your junk mail. Otherwise, you can click back on that link there just to resend the email. So just click verify now. I'll open up, reload the app, and then verify your email. Just give that a couple of seconds. Once that's done, you give it a couple more seconds, it'll actually redirect and log you in for you. So we're logged in now. Here, there's a bit to do, but this is basically a Akora platform where we'll manage your property, but you'll also have visibility of everything we're doing. But what we're going to do right now is just get your property set up. So click manage my property. Now this is the process basically where we'll grab everything we need, details about your property, documentation about yourself and the property, all the agreement details of the management authority itself, any inclusions as far as how you want us to manage your property, and then finally the insurance details. This is basically populating the management authority that will each sign. Now once you complete this, it'll go through to one of our senior property managers to sign before you do. And this is all through the app. So basically what you need to start with is the address that you want us to manage. We're going to do 45 Malcolm Street in West Perth. See that load up there? So this is a property that you need us to manage for you. You can add owner details. So it'll start by adding yourself, whoever you're registered with, but you can add other people as well if you want them to be part and get a login as well to manage this property with you. Just select property type, so it could be an apartment or anything like that. We're just going to select a house here. Create the property. All right, create the property there. So first thing, we have to select make sure you get your full legal name. Now this stuff, your name, your date of birth, your current address, this is all for personally verifying you. So make sure all this detail is correct. So we're just going to fill out Glenn's middle name here is Clarence. Hit the save button, and then his date of birth, we're just going to say is January 1st of 1997. And then this is your current residential address. So this is where you're personally staying at the moment. So Mount Street, we're just going to say Glenn stays at Mount Street in West Perth. Now we just need 80 points of verification, so that's easy. All you got to do here is have either a phone image or a screenshot of your driver's license, passport, for example. But all you need is 80 points. So a driver's license is 50 points. In this case, we're going to go a driver's license and a Medicare card. So all you do there is you hit that, upload the driver's license, and then we'll grab all the details off that. And same goes for your other 30 points for secondary. verification. We'll do that. As soon as you've done that, that'll be all we need from you for personal verification. We also need verification that you own the property. So in this case, we either need a cancel rates, title deed, or your mortgage documentation. In this case, just going to upload a title deed just for that. As soon as you've done that, it'll upload all those, and then you hit next to go on to the actual agreement details. Now, starting with the agreement start date. So if it's a new build and you're ready for us to take over immediately, then this could be the very day that you're actually working on this now. Or if you have a notice period, say, with your existing agency, and that might be 4 weeks away, then it might be some date in the future. So whenever you want the agreement to start, we'll just say the 6th of July here. This is about your lease details. So the minimum lease term that you would like a tenant in there for might be 6 months. And then the maximum term in case you plan to sell the property in the future or you're looking to move back in. But if you don't know these details exactly, just feel free to fill in whatever you're most comfortable with. And then the minimum rent you're expecting on the property, we'll just say $400 a week here. Must be divisible by 5, whatever that number is you put in there. Whether the property details, whether it's furnished or not, whether you want pets there or whether it's under strata management. If it is under strata, you need the property plan and lot description, otherwise nothing there. And exclusions, so if you've got to say a shed in the back that you don't want the tenants to have access to, you just add the exclusions there. And here is our maintenance limit. Now, I'd encourage setting some form of maintenance limit that isn't 0. It's up to you whether you put one in or not. I would encourage something that we can work with there where we're not bothering you for the smaller costs. But this is basically the cost that we're approved to approve on your behalf as your property manager. So we're just going to put 500 in there. Now, this can be changed down the track as well. But 500 is pretty standard just so we can pay your water bills and things like that without having to bother you. Inclusions, so these are the things that is optional to include as the owner that will go on future lease agreements. So maybe you might have lawn mowing. And manage outgoings, so these are things that we manage on your behalf. So it's up to you whether we maybe say your cancel rates or your water consumption or everything here. And finally, we just need some insurance details. So for us to manage, to have your property managed by Akora, we do require a valid landlord insurance policy. Now, as part of Akora's fixed fee, we actually have insurance built into that at your discretion at no extra cost. But if you do want to continue using your own insurance policy that you have, that's fine as well. You just click add insurance here and put the details in if you have them. Otherwise, we just hit the landlord insurance by Akora button there. Now, if at any point throughout this entire process you've had enough, we don't have enough time, and you want us to take over from there and get the details from you later, where you're a bit stuck or you don't know what to answer, you just can hit submit at any time at the top right here. All right, so once you've done that, all we got to do is just grab some insurance details from you. So just answering each of these questions here. So how many self-contained units are on the property, how many active lease agreements. So just answer all these real quick. Make sure they're all accurate, of course. These are all standard insurance questions. And then this is just your owner's declaration that I'll let you read through there. And if you're happy with all that, all you got to do is accept all that. And then we're ready to submit. Oops, I just missed one there. As soon as you finish out there, you'll get that green tick and you'll be right to submit. Now, once you hit submit, that'll actually go to one of our senior managers to have a look at and make sure they're happy with all the details. Ask any other questions of you, then you might get a call or an email from us just to confirm something that you may have missed. Or if it's all good though, basically the property manager will sign off in-app, and then you'll get an email from us that lets you know that your end of the the management authority is ready to be signed, and that's all in-app as well. So I'm going to go away and quickly do that, and then when I come back, we're going to take you through the signing process as an owner, and that'll be it. So I'm just going to quickly do that. All right. So I've completed on the property manager's side looking over the document that's been submitted and then signing that management authority. So that's actually now ready for you as the owner to sign. So now that process shouldn't take too long, but we'll receive that in queue, and we would be in contact generally within a day if you submitted a management authority. But you will get an email once it is ready to be signed by you. So here we have just the review and sign management agreement for the property that we've submitted here. So all we've got to do there is click the review and sign, and that'll take us straight to the app. And if you're signed in, it'll direct straight to the document. All right, so the first thing you're going to see is it's going to ask you to set up your bank account. Now, this is the dispersal bank account that you want the revenue from your property to go into. So we have automatic payments. It'll go out to this bank account that you submit here. So just put the details. In this case, it's going to be Glenn Hunt and just a BSB here. And then the account number. Obviously, you want to use your real account number here. Now, this is all through the app. You can change this at any time as well at your profile. And then we just set that as your disbursement account. You can edit this if it's not right, but set that as the disbursement account. Okay, once you've done that, just hit close. And then now this is your direct debit agreement. Now, as part of being with Akora, we have direct debit. So you don't ever have to pay into us if we need extra funds for any big expense, for example, say your rates or maybe a hot water heater or something like that. Rather than you having to pay in our account, we can actually direct debit at your authority through the app, which is really neat. So all you have to do here is just actually accept a direct debit agreement on that same account that you just inputted. You can see the direct debit service agreement from our provider there. So you just hit accept agreement. Cool. And then when you're ready to actually sign your management authority, just hit begin signing. That'll actually load up the document. You can see here, Glenn, us at the moment, is who we're signing as. You can also see myself there as the senior property manager is signed on the other end. You can see all your details there around your direct debit authority and your payment account. Now, this is all the details. I won't go through this in full, but obviously I advise you to read. But you'll see that all the information we had supplied earlier on, it gets loaded into here. So the outgoings, the exclusions, all that detail that we filled out is automatically loaded into our system here. But if there is any concerns, then you'd obviously reach out to your property manager there. So I won't go through all this in detail, but obviously you should read it. But I can show you everything that you've done is already pre-filled. And then ready, it's just a matter of signing. So you can either draw your own signature, or you can type a signature out, whatever you would like. And then you just hit sign. Once that signs and you're ready, you hit finish on the document and then make sure you do agree. There's T's and C's there. And as soon as that's done, now it'll take a couple of minutes, but you will get a confirmation email with a link back to this page so you can actually read the agreement there that you have. And this will be fully accessible anytime whenever you want to log in, just going to your forms and notices on your account. Now, congratulations. Thanks so much for watching the video. Basically, from here, if you have an agency, then we'll be encouraging you to give notice via our process there, which I'll have another video to, which will be linked on the website. But otherwise, thanks so much for watching. If you had any questions at all, you can just send us an email through to hello@akora.com.au or our number or any other contact forms there. Otherwise, looking forward to having you on board. I'll see you later.